Happy Monday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with 3 overnight work from home job leads that I would like to share with you. A lot of people have been asking about night jobs, overnight jobs. Here you go. Again, I have three. Make sure you watch the video all the way through because there are valuable information in all of my videos to help you get closer to landing a work from home job lead. And make sure you respond in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for, one, two, or three, because it helps me when I get out here and research data entry jobs. So get your resume ready and get ready to submit it. So let's go ahead and dive right into the first job. The first job is with Axion. They're currently seeking data entry operators to work from home. Now, you know that I always reach out to hiring manager on all of these jobs. If I have any questions, I will take our time and do that because I am trying to help you. And this is how I did it when I was applying for jobs in 2007. So just because it say the state, you do not have to be living in this state. You could be living in other states that are in the United States to apply for the job according to hiring managers. I want to go over the salary. The salary for this job, when you scroll down here, is $16 an hour. That's the starting salary. You can always negotiate your salary at all times necessary. So when we go more into details, they're seeking a data entry operators to work from home. When you go down a little bit further, there's no degree required. It only requires a high school diploma or equivalent. Okay. That is the only thing that is required for this job here. And when you go up a little bit further, they're looking to hire a motivated data entry operators to join the growing team. In this role, you will be responsible for entering information into various computer systems as well as partner porters based on project requirements with a 0% error rate. This is a part-time position. They want you to work 20 hours per week within the potential to increase to full-time 30 hours per week position. In this flexible position, you can decide when and where you want to work. So you can work overnights or in the nighttime, in the mornings. It's up to you. Are you a detail oriented and looking for a remote and flexible work environment? Then this job is for you. Now, when we go more into data entry or the responsibility, you're going to be entering data from various sources into Axion database in our client portals within project time limits. You're going to ensure appropriate turnaround time on all data entry. You're going to transcribe information into required electronic format. You're going to review and enter data into the appropriate format. You're going to also verify data for accuracy and correct data where necessary. You're going to comply with security backup and regular information security checkups to ensure the safety of the database. And then you're going to also communicate effectively with project managers as needed. Now, the perks about this job is it's a part-time. You're an independent contractor. You're a 1099, and a lot of 1099 jobs is you can set your own hours. You can work when you want to work. As long as you work 20 hours per week, you will be self-employed, and you must provide your own equipment and resource to work. So here is a few independent contractor perks. They're allowing you to work flexible schedules. So you can work overnight, you can work nights, you can work in the morning, you can work whenever you want to work, anytime between the 24/7. And you can increase your monthly income. They strictly pay per piece, data entry, increase your hourly rate based on your production speed. You're not an employee and no taxes will be withheld from your paycheck. You will be paid bi-weekly and direct deposit is required. Now, if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then stop procrastinating and take action. These type of jobs move very quickly, and I mean they move very quickly. A lot of times people get on here and I post the jobs. 3 hours later, they're gone because this is the type of jobs that people want to do is data entry. And my channel is all about non-phone work at home job leads. So a lot of people want to do this where they're not on the phone. So make sure you have your resume ready to go. And they also want you to have 2 to 3 years of data entry experience with a keystroke rate of 15,000 keystroke per hour. Watch the video all the way through because I'm going to show you free places where you can go and practice this and get your typing and your data entry skills up to where it needs to be. They want you to be proficient in Microsoft Office Suite and with using Windows preferred or a Mac computer. Again, go to Microsoft 365 training. I talk about that all the time in my videos, and it's free where you can go and learn that for free. They want you to also be able to pass a criminal background check. You must be 18 years or older, ability to work a minimum of 30 hours per week. And it talks about you need to have a reliable, high speed broadband internet connection. and you must show proof of authorization to work in the United States. Okay, so this is what they're looking for, and the skills here is very important. You have to optimize your resume to the job post, and you need to put some of these skills in your resume: verbal and written communication skills, data entry, focus and attention to details, time management skills, ability to work under pressure. These are the skills that you need to implement into your resume, because when you put these skills into your resume, it goes through the applicant tracker system, and that is one reason, or that is one way how your resume will pass the applicant tracker system. So let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for. This is job number 1. Okay, now job number 2 is with the chat job. The chat shop. Sorry about that. Now, the chat shop is basically where you're interacting with customers via chat. You're not dealing with them on the phone. You're just basically typing and answering their questions. So it's very easy, and they do offer flexible schedules too, where you can work overnight, you can work nights, you can work in a day. It is just up to you. Okay, so how it works: when you go down here, you have an application speed type test. Again, I'm going to show you some free places where you can go and practice your typing test, where it can get where it needs to be. You're going to have a short list. You're going to have a live chat interview. You're going to have a video interview, and you're going to have a job offer. Now, these are some of the questions that people ask every single day. If you're a remote company, why can't you hire in my locations? They're only eligible to hire within the UK or in certain U.S. states. Okay, they hire in certain U.S. states. And then, how long will it take to hear back about my application status? They aim to respond successfully candidates within 2 business days, but due to high volume of application they receive, it may take longer. They want you to be patient with them while they give each application the careful consideration it deserves. If you have not heard from them within a week of submitting your application, it's likely that your application was unfortunately unsuccessful. They're unable to offer specific feedback due to the high volume of application, but you're welcome to reapply when another opportunity opens that interests you. Okay, so that give you a little bit of information. Here's another question: why do agents need to take a speed typing test? Response times are important to them. They want to ensure that their agents can provide timely response to their customers and live up to their award-winning metrics. Taking a speed test helps them determine the candidate's level and how much improvement will be needed to be successful with this company here. And you go down, who is your ideal candidate? Successful applicants meet and display all of their standards. They want you to be fluent or native English speaking, able to speak English at a high level with an understanding sentence structure, spelling, and grammar, have previous experience in customer service, sales, and or lead generation. Again, this is not a customer service job where you're on the phone. This is a chat job. They want you to have experience in working towards KPIs. You can always dissect this job. Go into Google and type in KPIs and add videos at the end of it. And there's tons of videos that's going to explain to you, so you can get that knowledge and understanding on how to do the job. They're looking for someone that's open to constructive feedback and are able to take action. They're looking for someone that has resourceful, reliable, and adaptable, and then calm and professional under pressure, and team player. That's the type of candidate that they're looking for. And do you provide work equipment? The chat shop is bring your own device business. You must provide your own equipment. And then, what's a typical workday look like? Agents typically begin their shift 5 minutes before they're due to start to deliver a service, and the person ahead of them can sign off. They will end their shift 5 minutes early to wrap up any chats. Some shifts may be on the quieter side, while others may have you busy than a bee, but you'll be surrounded by a great team all the way. Okay. What does the schedule looks like? Their agent operations are 24/7. So you can pick and choose when you want to work. Normally 3 to 6 hours long. It is possible to have more than one shift in a day, but you will have a break in between shifts. They ask that the agents remain flexible as far as schedules is concerned because of the 24/7 nature of the role. They also aim to flexible around ongoing commitments and giving notice. So this company do offer flexible, and I reached out to them. You can work nights. So overnight, this is a great opportunity, because a lot of people want to work nights. So here you go. So how do you be professional, developing, motivating employees? Everyone undergoes a professional development training in the form of quality assurance calls, one-on-one meetings, and personal development plans to offer the support and coaching necessary to thrive in their roles. So they implement a weekly QA process that review chats from the week prior and offer recommendations for the great chats and constructive feedbacks for the chats that could do with some improvement. The balance of feedback helps agents on their strength and work towards maintaining their standing high quality service. Okay. Now, if this is something you want to do, then you need to go ahead and apply. Again, even though it says there are no open positions at the moment, they reached out to me and told me that you need to go ahead and still, you know, have your application, go ahead and fill that out too as well, so you can go ahead and get started on this job here. Again, they don't have any openings right now, but I am telling you which jobs that are which companies that are hiring overnight, and this is one of the companies that are hiring. Again, this company reached out to me now as I'm recording this video, which is October the 15th. Check back on this portal like in 2 days or a week in advance, because they're constantly hiring every 2 weeks. Go back and check according to hiring manager. But I'm just showing you companies that are hiring people to work overnight for those who are looking for overnight jobs. Okay. So let me know in the comments, even though that this job is not currently hiring right now. But again, always go back and check back within 2 days or 2 weeks. Let me know if this is something that you would be considered in hiring or getting hired at, is with the chat job. So this is number two. Again, they may not be hiring right now. It doesn't show any jobs on here, but I'm letting you know. Hiring manager reached out to me and said that they will be start hiring again. So I'm just giving you heads up, okay? So you can have your resume and get it out there before they hire quickly, okay? So this is job number two. Now, job number three is with Byron. So you can earn money as a US based assistant. Are you a virtual assistant looking for extra work? Byron is a virtual assistant platform that connects virtual assistants with companies and clients. When you go down here, it says you can work when you want to work, enjoy flexibility, only claim task requests that suit your schedule needs. Then also you can select your own projects. You don't like data entry or scheduling meetings? No problem. You can select which type of projects you see and can work on. They can only You can only want to work on projects that you want to do. You can work on short term and or long term requests, and then you get paid quickly. Byron pays every 2 weeks via direct deposit. Their platforms log your time on your project so that you don't have to worry about keeping track of how much you're making. Okay. So, how Byron works, how this company works, is you're going to apply. In order to be considered for a VA, a virtual assistant, you must have a college education and at least 5 years of virtual assistant experience. Okay, so this type of job require a little bit more experience, but again, don't disqualify yourself before you apply for the job. And then you're going to answer our intake forms to start the application process. If you pass the selection process, they will reach out via email for the next step, and then you can click right here where it says learn more about your application requirement. It says you have to be residing in the U.S. with a valid social security number. You must have a college education with 5 or more years experience as a virtual assistant, any kind, remote executive assistant, remote accounting, bookkeeping, or virtual administrative officer. So that is what they're looking for. Now, the hiring process is their comprehensive hiring process includes basic application form, long form skills and experience survey, general administration skills and behavior test, hard and soft skills assessment, Zoom call interview, info validation and communication assessment, reference background check, and then also you go through training and onboarding. You'll learn how to pick up schedules, handle client communication, and complete common client scenarios. After training, you will have you after training, we will have you take a quick test to confirm what you learn, and then you'll start picking up requests. After your training and onboarding, you will be able to start claiming task requests that matches your profile. And all you have to do is click right here where it says apply now. This company they will allow you to work overnight. If you want to work in the evenings, in the morning, you're able to do so. This is a great opportunity. So I am sharing this with you. And if this is something you want to do, then you go ahead and click apply now. Now, I do research about what is the starting salary for this company. Now, it is $15 an hour. And I know a lot of people, oh, it's low pay and everything else. But the great thing about this is you can get your experience. You can pick and choose when you want to work. That is the great thing about it. You can have a full-time job and you can come in and you can grab this. And it starts $15 an hour again. You can try to negotiate your salary and see if you can make a little bit more if you have a lot of experience. But again, this is a great opportunity to make some extra money on the side. You know, I believe in multiple streams of income, so always have a backup plan at all means necessary. So let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for. You're going to apply for one. Are you going to apply for two? Here could job number two. And then are you going to apply for three? Let me know. Remember, the chat shop is not currently hiring right now, but I'm showing you what companies that are, hiring people to work overnight. Again, I just want to make that clear. It's because somebody's going to say something. The chat shop is not hiring right now. The company reached out to me and let me know that they're going to be start hiring pretty soon in the next week or two. So I want you to just keep an eye on that. Okay. So again, I'm just letting you know that. So you have that in your notes, write a note and say, hey, the chat shop will be hiring in a couple weeks. So if this is something I'm interested in, I want to have my resume ready before these jobs move very quickly, because all of these jobs move very quickly. Okay. I want to show you a place where you can go in, two places where you can go and practice your typing skills. It's with officialtypingtest.com. Now, every time when I talk about dating entry type of jobs, I'm going to send you here because they do have a platform where you can practice your 10 key test. And again, you can choose how long you want to practice. If you want to do numbers and symbols or numbers only, you can choose. Numbers and symbols look like this here, and the test will not begin until you press your first key. Now, if I go back and I choose numbers only, this is what it looks like. Okay. So make sure you take advantage of this. If I want to try to practice my paragraph typing test, you click on paragraph typing test and you can choose how long you want to practice. And for the sake of the video, this is what it looks like. And again, the test will not start until you press your first key. Okay. Now, here's another free place too, as well. It's called typingtest.com, where you can practice your typing. You can choose how long you want to practice, and you can choose, if you want easy tasks or medium. So I'm going to keep it like that and hit start test. And this is what appears. And then they do also have typing courses that if you need a refresher course, they go over touch typing. There's 14 lessons. They go over speed building. There are 7 lessons, number row, 2 lessons, and symbols, 4 lessons, and 10 key number pad, 3 lessons. So take advantage of that. Okay. Now, if this video has been helpful thus far, what I want you to do is hit that like button, as well as I want you to comment. Now, I have commented on a lot of people. A lot of people have said a lot of things, but I still comment, y'all. Regardless of what you say, I'm going to comment. I'm going to comment back. That's just how I am. So if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. I'm a type of YouTuber, a type of person that I will comment back because I want to build a friendship relationship with you. And in order for me to do that, I have to interact with you or engage with you. A lot of y'all have went under other YouTuber videos and you have left a comment and they never respond back. Maybe they left your heart and that's it, or left your heart, skip over your comment and answer a couple other people comments and call it a day. But again, I'm not like that. I've subscribed to the channel. I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that community, subscribe to the channel. Also, share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer, the positive vibes, as well as make sure you watch the videos all the way through, because I feel that I have valuable information in all of my videos to help you get closer to landing a work from home jobs. I'm giving you the tools, so you have to take the tools to build your own empire in order to get the next level. And I just want to take a moment to leave some positive vibes because, again, like I said, we need it. I want to tell you is to keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. There is a job out there been made for you, but it starts with you. You got to believe because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. And don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. Let the company do it. A lot of people look at these jobs and they say that you got to have 5 years experience, you got to have this, and I constantly tell you this all the time because I went through it. I used to be the type of person where I look at a job rec and say, oh, it requires 5 years and I don't have 5 years, and I'm speaking death over myself. And I talk about the power of the tongue determines life and death. A job rec can say one thing and God can say another, and I am a witness because, like I always say, I use myself as example because I went through it, y'all. I can't talk about something if I never experienced rejections or, have never seen a miracle in my life happen. I mean, years ago in 2008, the job that I'm currently on, it required me to have a master's degree. It required me to have 5, 6 years experience. And at that time, I barely had 1 year's experience. And I prayed and I asked God, if this job is for me, you're going to let it be. And I got in. When I went in for an interview, the person that was talking to me, they fell in love with my personality, my presentation. And they're like, it looks like you went to school and got a bachelor's degree. And again, I only have a high school diploma certification and a social degree. That's all I have. So I'm telling you, what's meant to be is meant to be. And I got hired. And I sit back and I think, how in the world did I get it in this job? Because it requires a lot of, experience. And now I have the experience, but all I can say is through God's grace and mercy that He had over my life. And I thank God each and every day for this job because, again, it's very laid back. I've had jobs in the past where the boss couldn't stand me. Co-workers didn't like me because I was quiet and I didn't fit in. I was not a part of gossiping. They didn't like that. So they tried to fire me. I told y'all my story. I got fired on one of my jobs. I'm a hardworking person. I've always been that way. And when I went to this job, they were talking about this girl was asking me about the prayer of Jabez. And for those who don't know what the prayer of Jabez is, you are asking God to enlarge your territory. And I just told her, I said, look, I don't want to talk because I'm doing my work. Oh, I just asked you a simple question. And I said, it's a good book. She went back and told on me that I was talking. And the next day I was fired, y'all. I was fired. They had a box in the corner. And when I got fired, my supervisor, she had told me to, because I was printing bills on HICFA forms and it could tie up the computer for 4 or 5 hours. And she told me to tell me when you're getting ready to print. And I did that. And my grandmother always said is that people that's always patting you on the back, they up to no good. I couldn't even go to the bathroom. Oh, you're doing an excellent job. I couldn't even go into the break room, or if I was outside getting that vitamin D, oh, you're doing a great job. And my grandmother always say, people that's always patting you on the back, they up to no good. And she was a part of it. Well, I'm tired of her telling me that I'm getting ready to print every single day. And I got fired, y'all. And it's one thing when you get fired, and it's another thing when you get fired and they're going to ask you what you're going to do. I don't know if y'all ever experienced that. Comment in the comments and let me know if you ever experienced, if you gotten fired before, they asking you, what are you going to do now since you got fired? That's what the two ladies asked me. What are you going to do now? And my response to you, I always say, because I don't argue with people, I'm not going to give people victory. When you argue back at people, you're giving them the power to say, hey, they got you. People never know that they got me. And I told her that God will supply all of my needs according to his riches and glory. And I kid you not, I lost my job that day 4 hours later. 4 hours. That's why I tell you it's very important to continue to apply for jobs, even if you already got a job. Because a lot of people think, oh, I got a job. They're not going to let me go. These companies will let you go in a minute. People know that these companies are going to lay off 2 years in advance, and they don't tell you until 2 days prior or 2 weeks, and you trying to figure it out. But I was still applying for jobs, even though I had that job. And like I said, 4 hours after I got fired, another company called me and asked me, we want you to come in for an interview. Is it okay for you to come in and interview today? And I say, yes, I'll come in for an interview. And they looked over my resume, my application, because, at that time, my husband and I, we were trying to do things. We were trying to get a new house. We was trying to do a lot of things. And they hired me on the spot. So I had a job to go to Monday. And in the company, that's why I say you can't do people wrong. It would come back. They thought that they were being smart and arrogant, and I didn't say anything. I just told God about it, and He worked it for my favor. And I'm not saying I'm happy for them, but I'm just telling you the works of God. When you put it in His hand, you let go and you let God. He will work the situation out for you. And 3 months later, they closed the company down, and the people that was that got fired, my supervisors that fired me, they were trying to come over to where I was working at, and the CEO of the company said, "No, we're not hiring you." And I didn't say anything about what happened to me. So I'm just saying, you have to plant that seed and apply for multiple positions, because it happens. If you've never been fired before, that's great. I mean, I hope it don't happen to you, but a lot of times you get fired for no reason. I didn't get fired because I didn't do my job. Okay, that's one thing. If you don't come to work and you don't do your job, but I did my job, you have to still apply for other positions. Stop procrastinating. Take action. Again, faith without works is dead. There is a job out there for you. Rejection is real. Everybody get rejected every single day of their life, but it's not the end of the world. The rejection is there to build your character, make you stronger, and be able to handle, situations that are thrown your way. But you got to keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. There is a job out there being made for you. But again, it starts with you. You have to trust the process. I believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself. Many blessings to each and every one of you. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Now, you know that I talk about having a backup plan, and I talk about BookBoat because I am doing it myself. You do not have to have experience. You can be in the United States. You could be out of the country creating low content books. And as you can see flashing on the screen, these are considered low content books. And if you do your research, people are making anywhere between 1,000 to over 13K a month creating low content books. And you could do the same thing. But there's a saying, you got to put in the work. What come easy won't last, and what lasts won't come easy. That is the saying that you have to put in your mind. And for those who don't know what low content books are, these are journals, law books, diaries, and more. Now, I'm going to tell you from experience is when I started BookBoat about almost 2 years ago, I was creating a notebook composition because everybody was creating it. I didn't do no product research. I didn't do anything. And that's why I was sitting on a shelf not selling. Anytime you make a planner or anything, you need to do product research, find the right keywords that people are searching for. Make sure you're getting in a niche that you're going to be making passive income. Do your research. That's very important. And the great thing about this is you can spy on your competitors and see what kind of keywords they're using, and you can implement those in your titles and description. Again, not to copy, but to be expired. BookBoat Studio has upgraded. You're getting cover creators, interior designs, drag and drop editors, complete customization, over 1,200 plus free fonts, more than 1 million royalty free image, pattern scalables, designers, filter, and much more. And yes, people buy these books every single day. Again, you're able to make puzzle books like Crossword Puzzle, Hangman, Word Scramble, activity books, Connect the Dots, Mix and Match Puzzles, coloring books, turn your vectors into coloring book pages, 100 of low content interiors where you can mix and match interiors to create unique books for your audience. And anytime you're talking about a business opportunity, there will be pricing. $9.99 per month for newbie and $19.99 per month for pro. The only difference is with the pro, you're getting the puzzle creation software included. But if you use my coupon code, which is the rest of sweat, all in lowercase, you'll get 20% off the $9.99 per month. That is good as long as you have BookBoat. Or if you choose the $19.99 per month, you'll get 20% off of that. And that is good as long as you have BookBoat. But you can try it out for 3 days for free. You're going to get keyword product research. You're going to get cover interior designers, Amazon search volume, and KDB Spy and 24/7 customer service. or support. That is what you're getting. This is all you need to have, y'all, to start a business and make passive income. Because again, I don't believe in 7 multiple streams of income. I believe in 8, because you never know what can happen on this land. So once you sign up today, you can start creating your low content books and put them on Amazon KDP, Etsy, SendOwl, different other free platforms to promote this and be very successful in it. So go ahead and sign up today. That information is in the YouTube description bar. And remember, this channel is all about non-phone work at home job leads every single day, y'all. This channel is not about being on the phone. So if you don't want to be on the phone, then you landed on the right channel, because I've done customer service before and I didn't like it. And I'm not trying to put anybody else that did it, but customer service is not for me, y'all. People that are doing customer service, you deserve to make $168 an hour or more, because you deal with all types of people with different attitudes, and they will call you everything but a child of God. And I'm like, this is not for me. I prefer no phone work from home job leads. And if you prefer no phone work from home job leads, you're landing on the right channel. Subscribe to the channel. I am trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that community, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you watch the videos all the way through, because it really, really helps my channel out. Um, I feel like I'm giving you valuable information in all of my videos to help you get closer to landing a work from home job. I'm giving you the tools, so you have to take the tools to build your own empire. Also, share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer, as well as like and comment. I'm the type of YouTuber that when you leave a comment, I will respond back. I'm not like a lot of YouTubers that you leave a comment, they don't respond back, because I'm trying to build that friendship relationship with you. And in order to do that, I have to interact and engage with you, regardless of what your comments, what you say. Like what a lot of people say, I'm going to still answer, right? I'm going to answer with class, because life is too short to stress out about what people have to say. I'm here to help you. Everybody have their opinion on a lot of things, but I'm going to still respond regardless of what you say. But, leave a comment, like, I will respond. Again, also, a lot of people have asked, how can I help your channel? How you help my channel is you can become a member of my channel. All you have to do is watch that video. There is a short video explaining the benefits of becoming a member of the YouTube channel. Shout out to everyone that's already a member. I really appreciate you. Also, check out the community tab. That is where I engage with you every single day. And I want to leave some encouraging words with you, is to keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. There is a job out there being made for you, but it starts with you. You got to believe. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So go out there today and grab what is yours by applying for these jobs. Many blessings to each and every one of you. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.